Hello and happy Monday! It's Jeff at Brimwood Farm here, and it's Monday Magic, which is my weekly video to find a little bit of inspiration from Mother Nature. And this week the sun is shining out there, I can't believe it. It's warm and I've got orchids, eggs and seedlings. So man, isn't it different when there is sunshine? And crikey, I feel so much better now there's some blue sky out there. And today, although it's blustery, it's a little bit warm and it's kind of signalling spring. And with seedlings and eggs being laid, it's getting exciting. I'm thinking, yes, this gardening year is starting. So let me show you the first thing, which is my orchid. So a few weeks ago my Monday Magic was actually about the orchids and the fact that I rescued them and they were starting to send up these flower spikes. And I've got one here and I've just started to train it up a stem. They're fairly malleable at this point, but don't just pin them right up because you might snap them. And the other thing is, if you've cut them right back down, they will actually have low flowering stems. So rather than your stem coming right up here, it will probably flower about here. And then what you do, I did it wrong this time, but what you actually do is you cut back to one of the lower buds rather than all the way down, and then you get your flower stalk. But this is the Phalaenopsis orchid. I want to show you my Dendrobium, which is also a rescue, and it's flowering. So it's got all of these buds here, but it's actually flowering. So they're really lovely. It's a very, very nice little white flower that's tinged with these pink tips, and it's lovely. And the fact that I rescued it from certain death and now it's flowering is wonderful. Now they won't repeat flower on these stems. They will so they flower on the new growth. So this was the old stem in here, and then these came up from the base. I did that by complete accident, but what I'll probably do is I'll just take off these older stems once they finish flowering and hopefully get some new growth, and they will flower again on that new growth. So now let's go to some seedlings. So there's not a huge amount happening with the aubergine and the achillea seeds. These are things that I put in January, but hopefully these few warm days will get them going. They're still nice and sturdy. I've been wibbling them every day and watering them. But the plants that I sowed a couple of weeks ago in the propagator, let's go outside and take a look, are actually starting to come up. So these are the first of the tomatoes. They're the Alicante, so I did the cooking beefsteak ones at this end and the Alicante at this end. So you can see there are 5 of those have come up. The first of the sweet peas have also come up. Now, I forgot to label them, so I'm not sure which is which, but this one is coming up completely. You can see, I don't know why it's come up more than this one. But it doesn't really matter that I don't know which is which, because there are only two colours, if you remember. One is a white and one is a pink, and I'm going to be sewing them sort of together so when they trail around each other that won't matter too much. And then there's no sign of any peppers yet, but I am determined to get peppers this year. So lots of seedling, lots of new growth. And then finally, these 2 eggs. Now, you might just think, oh, it's just 2 eggs, but these are hatching eggs. So the larger, browner one is Silkie's eggs. So Gertrude is back on the lay, so she's been laying for the past 10 days, I think, and I went to put them into the incubator the other day and set them. Unfortunately, the incubator decided to break. I've changed the leads around, nothing worked. So in fact, I ended up buying a new incubator, which came this morning, so I'll be putting these on. But the exciting one here is this little white egg. And this is the first egg from my Silkie Danver cross pullets that I bred last year. It's just a little experiment that I'm doing. I've just crossed the Danver, the Barbu Danver, which is a Belgian Bantam, with the Silkie. So this is the first generation, so they look like tiny little Barbu Danvers, but with a few Silkie traits. And now I've crossed them with Barry, and I'm hoping that I might get some Silkie feathers out of them. So I'm going to pop that into the incubator as well, along with a couple of others, and see where we go. So that's Monday Magic. it's started to make my week off really, really well. So I hope wherever you are in the world, you've got some nice weather to enjoy today to kickstart the week off. Take a moment just to have a look around your garden or your walk or whatever, and just find a little bit of inspiration from Mother Nature, because she sure knows how to perk us up. I'm going to go and pop these in the incubator, and I'll see you again on Friday. Bye.